Oh, hello there. You've run into Mr. Bones. Do you like skeletons? Wow. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, we're getting all uh um my bones. Yes. Yes, we need more bones on the screen. Yes. Make sure to get your calcium in. Make sure where's yeah. Yeah. Wait. What's going on with my computer? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh, we're back. We're unfroze. Yes. Yes. Oh, something is killing me in Minecraft. Okay. Well, the bit's over now, but I think my game probably froze. Yep, it's froze. Okay, well, I'll get that restarted in the background. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Are we feeling a little, calcium-tastic today? You know, we love our dairy. It's always good to get plenty of calcium, unless you're lactose intolerant. Guess I should have made my stream allergen-friendly. Um, Maybe the next stream I do will be peanut-themed, so everybody can feel equally, inflamed. Anyway, yeah, good morning. Hello. Let me get all these silly little things. Just kind of, get all that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We always figure it out until I can't figure. Oh, hello. Oh, that's indecent. Hold on. Why do I keep that tuber around? I don't even use them anymore. I use the other version that has a weird head shape, like this one. Like this one. Okay, we're gonna hope Minecraft doesn't break, cause it very well might. It very well might. It's been a little extra finicky lately. Some people tell me I need a new computer, but they're just haters. They're just a bunch of haters. That's honestly the truth. So I can't trust them. I think they're part of big computation, and they're just trying to sell me stuff, to be honest. So probably getting kickbacks, you know. I can't trust them. Can't trust them. But I can trust that my computer will function properly for the next hour and a half. It's going to be a little short today because I need to go. It's a scrounge day. It's a scrounge day, basically. It's a scrounge day where I have to scrounge for something because, God forbid, we have a week of, well, no, 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 no. Spring break was supposed to be the week of rest. Now we are completely recharged and ready to get back into whatever thing we've been in for the past couple of months. Oh, second half semester, that's the chaotic one. I've been feeling the chaos for a while by this point, though. Oh well. Let's see if the Minecraft server works. It's been a little extra finicky lately, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't work, though. It might be just an hour and a half of me yapping into the void. Oh man, and then I can't use my Minecraft category. All right, let's see. Morning mind chat. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're. Oh, okay. Okay, we're just gonna hope nothing crashes and burns. Sometimes it takes a few. Oh no! It froze again. Gosh dang it! What am I gonna do? Am I screwed? Am I screwed? Why? Why does this keep happening? Hello? To anybody out there? Um, this is becoming more of a conundrum recently where my game just keeps crashing. And it's worrying me. I don't want to get a new computer right now because laptops are literally disposable computers, and I'm just going to keep using the same tinfoil until it literally rusts out. And I get tinfoil in my food, and then I get tin in my bloodstream because it's a valuable part of my everyday diet. So I can't let that happen. What if I just play it in a really tiny window? What if I just play it in a really tiny window like this? And maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. We'll just play it in real small mode, okay? We're in small mode. We're in small mode now. Come on, give me a good roll. Give me a good roll. Don't squink me out again. Don't squink me out again. I'm burning up my CPU for all of this. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, give me a good one. Oh. Okay, we're working. We're working. Uh oh. Ooh. I can't say anything definitive. It seems to be running okay. It seems to be running okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, yep. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to play it in a really tiny window for now. Sorry that I have to play it in a really tiny window, but that seems to be how the cookie crumbles on a morning like this. Yeah, for some reason it's been getting a little extra finicky whenever I've tried to resize the window lately, so ugh. It's it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I think my computer has weak bones. Oh, 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 oh no! The skeleton of my CPU is rotting out now. Oh no, we're going up the chain of command of computer destruction. Oh, how beautiful, beautiful. We love. Here, I'll try and make it a little bit bigger. It's gonna be a little off center, but you know, just so you can see there. There. And we have our beautiful default OBS background going on. That's great. It's running in a very tiny little window um, in the middle of my screen. Okay. Okay, great. 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 Okay. Okay, we're okay. Things are good this morning, you know? I've got my wizard's potion. I'm sipping on my magic stuff, and then I'm drinking a glass of milk because my inner skeleton demands it. So what are we going to do in Minecraft today now that we got all the technicals difficultied for the next hour and a half? Well, we're going to work on that thing over there. We're going to work on that thing over there. This thing. This thing that I always work on because, well, it's coming along. It's coming along. I made another change to it off camera, as I usually do. I made another change to it. You can see that I went to this little corner over here. This little corner. We'll call it the femur. The femur of this building, or maybe like the leg bone, or like something like that. And yeah, I put a little design around it like that, and I like that better than the colors because the colors just look too much like clown vomit. I don't want too much of that on here. Um, just a little bit of clownery. You know, we got to make it a little bit silly, but it was too silly. It's too silly, and yeah, I felt like I was in a ball pit looking at it. So you know, we yeah, it was a little on the nose with the balls, is what I'm saying. So pardon me. So pardon me. Pardon my sniffles. It is spring. The allergies haven't been that bad yet. It's just like the normal phlegm that you usually hear on a morning like this. But well, I know every spring I have this like moment of, oh, maybe I'm cured. Maybe I'm free from the allergies. And I really think that. And I really honestly think that. And I become delusional. And then all of a sudden it hits me. It hits me. And then I realize, oh, I wasn't special. I still have allergies. Nobody is exempt from allergies, except the people that are. Some people have lactose intolerance, in which they can't get calcium for their bones. Not from the, not from the approved sources, at least. All right. Well, let's get this build back down on the road, shall we? Right down the interstate highway system, and we'll go to our gray box McDonald's, and we'll go order from the kiosk, and we'll go ask for ketchup specifically from the front counter because they can't trust us enough to put out ketchup dispensers or fountain drinks anymore. That's what it's come to at the gray box McDonald's. I'll just take my business to some other gray box. Or maybe a white glass box if I want to go to a Chipotle. Ooh. We love we love that. I need hoppers. That's what I'm looking for. I couldn't figure out what I was doing. I need hoppers. I need hoppers. So I'll get hoppers and I'll just kind of root them on through here. Just kind of rooting them on through here. Let's see, I'm gonna put these there just like that, and they'll just go over. I mean, will they go over? I don't know. I'm still pondering. I'm still pondering how these hoppers are gonna work. Is this gonna be like right in the middle? And I don't want to like cutting stuff off, but they gotta go through here. I just got like a crazy idea. Hold on. I got like a crazy nuts idea. It's gonna tie it into the design. Into the design. No, it froze! Why? Why did it freeze again? I'm going to cause property damage over all of this. I thought we were doing. I thought we got it. I thought we. I thought we were doing something good there. Please, please. I'm gonna bump up my memory. I'm gonna fry eggs this morning. I'm going to fry eggs on my CPU. That's what it's come to. Hold on, let me crank it up. I'm gonna crank up the thing. Uh, installations. Installations. Oh no, they changed Okay, well I guess I'll stream this since I'm like wait, is that gonna like show off anything that I don't want it to be shown off? Never mind. Never mind. What the heck? What the heck? You know, this is so screwed up. This is so incredibly screwed up. Um Sometimes it's not that bad. Like, it's just like everything on my computer like inexplicably freezes for no reason in particular. And then and and then like sometimes it doesn't do that. Sometimes it doesn't do that. And I don't understand. I don't understand computers, but I do understand that whenever I do certain things it like makes different things happen. So I tried something slightly different and we'll just play it in a real tiny window again and hope that works. Please God, I need a year. I need a year of this computational purgatory before I purchase a new computer or laptop. I There's no real reason why, but I I feel the hand of planned obsolescence on my shoulder. And I have a little fork and I'm poking it. I'm poking that hand. I'm like, screw off! Screw off! Screw off with your breaky crap. Or maybe I just mismaintained my hardware. That could have been it as well. Let me minimize some windows. Maybe that'll help too. Oh, God. Well, now you know how I feel. Now you know how I feel whenever this stuff happens. What happens if I minimize my OBS? Everything disappears. Okay, that's not an option. What if I just, like, throw it off the side of the screen? Okay, here we go again. Here we go again. If this doesn't work, I might just, like, bite the bullet and restart the whole stream. Restart my whole computer. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes. Okay, we're back. We're back for now. For now. Okay. Oh, I don't know about this one. Good God. God save us all. Just keep things running. Just keep it running. Just keep it running. Just keep it running. For now. Please. Please. Just gotta keep it low genuine right now. Just be you know, the CPU's the things it's behaved for the past couple of streams, so it randomly fixes itself, but then other times it just keeps like randomly freezing. Yeah, and I tried the fixes on the internet for it. I did, but it comes back. It comes back, and then I nuked my entire computer, and that didn't help anything either. Maybe I just need to take it into a technician, but what are they gonna say? Glitchy, your computer's fried. Your computer's fried, Glitchy. Here, give us some money for looking at it. Oh well. Oh well. And I guess I have to participate in the economy in some way. Alright, well, let's just keep placing blocks. Let's just keep placing blocks and hope nothing screwy happens anymore. Though, that becomes less and less of a guarantee the more this happens. So good. You were being so good about it, computer. You were being so good about it. You were behaving for all of my streams except that one. But now for the bone, look for the skeleton bone stream. Now you have to be all screwy again. This is balls. This is balls. Next time it happens, I don't know. I'll reach out to some people on another platform for help. Because this is a serious problem, and I hope it's something I'm not going to have to spend anything to fix. Alright, I gotta save up for grad school. Here, now I gotta hack this out. I gotta hack her out. But you see, this is where things are going to get a little funky. Because, as it turns out, I mismeasured how high these floors needed to be, so I need to cut into the ceilings. These ceilings that I spent so long trying to get just right, I need to cut into them. I need to cut into them. Oh, God. Measure twice, cut once. This is a very me mistake that I'm making right now. On top of many other things, but we're not going to talk too much about all those. It'll be fine. This actually immerses us more in the systems that define these buildings. See, we'll spin it. We'll spin it. Because you can literally say anything about a building and it'll become a narrative. Anything. You can spin them up in any way possible. It is what it is, but you inject the meaning into it. You have the power to create meaning for yourself and others. You. It's wizardry. It's wizardry as far as I'm aware. You go, Nazi 418. You go, Lena Rain, or that other one, Aaron guy. I don't remember the names of all of the Minecraft music people, but you go off. You go off, bestie. You spit those bars. You go. You go. You go. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, well, so it seems that we have these lines of hoppers that will inevitably block our sight. Unless I come up with some kind of insane workaround. Or maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe I can actually incorporate it. Oh wait, no, they go around like the middle. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. No, this sucks. This sucks! What do I do? What do I do about this? This is bad. Or maybe it's immersive. Is it industrial? Is this industrial aesthetic? I don't know if I want them running across the window like that, though. I don't know if it's aesthetic or not. I don't know if it really looks good or not. Oh, I'll put it this way. I don't know if I like it or not, just so nobody gets into the semantics about it all. I don't know if I like this or not. You can't argue your way around my own subjective opinion. Or maybe it highlights the systems. Am I highlighting systems here? I don't know. I don't know. I definitely am now that I'm hacking through these floors. That's a guarantee. I might have to go in and adjust the floors a little bit. By the way, if I was writing a narrative about this building after the fact, I would try and lead everyone to believe that it was meant to be this way in the first place. Because you have to, you have to put up this image of being this omnipotent, all-accounting guy who does everything right, always. That's how you get brownie points. Okay, that's how you get brownie points in the design sphere. Nothing is ever not accounted for. Everything is a decision, you see. Everything is a decision, even if it wasn't a decision at all. Yes. We have to put up this facade. This facade of superhumanity. So yes, I was intending to have the floors be crappy like this in order to better highlight this building's systems. But now I'm running with it. So maybe it was always intended to be. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you all. I'll just say this. I got a lemon here, and I thought of a way to turn it into lemonade. I'll show you all what I'm talking about here in a bit. I know how to turn this into lemonade. Okay? We're not gonna get all designy about it all, but I think I might have figured something out just as I was being jaded. Or maybe it was healthily skeptical. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you all to figure out. I'm well aware that the quality of today's stream will be extra nostalgic because I am playing in a tiny window, which means all these silly little pixels will be extra squashed. Maybe it'll be good for my bit rate? I don't know. I don't know what's good for the bit rate. I don't know what's good for me by this point. Oh well. The streams go on. The stream death drive is, if anything, catching another wind. I have felt rather well rested ever since midterms came to a close. It really is. Every time I feel like it's so over, like midterms, like it's just like this swirling mass that'll never go away. All of a sudden, it'll just end, and then I'll realize, oh wait a minute, oh wait a minute. The reason why I was feeling so bad is because I was so overextended by midterms. Oh, everything is okay, and I'm actually fine. Like things are fine now. I feel like I'm like back with it. Like I had to kind of phone it in for a little while, but now I feel like I'm back on my A game, or at least my B plus game. At least my B plus game. Um, yeah. So then I realized, oh wait a minute, no, I'm not apathetic. I just like need a minute to breathe. I just like need a minute to breathe. And I'm like, oh, everything's fine. It's even cloudy out today, and it's not really impacting my mental health for the day at all. Uh, yeah. But yeah, if anybody feels like it's so over, just give it a couple of weeks, and you'll feel like it's kind of back a little bit. At least that's how it works for me. I don't know. Other people might be a little different. Maybe I'm maybe I'm more mentally stable than I give myself credit for. Or maybe it's just not midterms anymore. Maybe it's just that. Maybe midterms is just like gnawing on my brain stem. Gnawing on my spinal cord like the boiled one. If I had more calcium, this wouldn't be a problem. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna give my computer a little pat, 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 pat. It seems to be doing okay now that I got some more windows off of my screen. So we're just gonna hope it doesn't randomly freeze again during this stream, and oh, maybe I'll give it a little treat. Maybe I'll open up a pixie stick and I'll run it through the what is it, the ventilation system of the computer, through the fans. I'll run pixie stick dust through the fan just to give it a little treat. And then an ant family will live in my computer, and there'll be ants, and they'll be my pets, and they'll keep me company. And I'll keep giving them pixie sticks, and then they can move their queen ant into my computer, and we'll just be one happy bug family. We'll just be a bunch of insects together, and life will be good. Life will be good because people see the ants as pests, but I see them as pets, as friends, because they get rid of my pixie stick dust, and yeah, and they keep my computer nice and gummy. And then every now and then, whenever I press down on keys on the keyboard, I'll hear it go like, and they'll be crunching. I'll be crunching the ants under the keys on my keyboard. You see, and life will be good. Life will be good because then there will be antimatter that will make my keyboard even more clicky. Because I'm using, just like a laptop keyboard. It's not very clicky and satisfying. So, yeah, life will be good if I manage to turn my PC into an ant farm. That's basically what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying. Is a laptop a PC? Is a laptop a PC? There's another question for everybody. I'm not using a Mac. Mac can screw off. Mac can screw off with their seamless crap. Their sleek, seamless crap. It's not magic, it's wires. There's no magic. None. You don't have to sell me that illusion. Give me big, bulky screws and loud fans, because that's what's necessary to keep a computer running for a long time. Or a phone. Phones don't have fans, but maybe phones should have fans. Or better yet, batteries that could easily be replaced. Or charge ports that don't break after a couple of years. I've been using the same wall socket for the past 20 years. God knows how that doesn't break like a charge port. I don't know. I often value reliability over performance whenever it comes to technology. I don't know. It just upsets me whenever things break. Because then I feel like, I feel the planned obsolescence. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm like, screw you. It's screw all of you. Honestly. I don't even know. It might not even be planned obsolescence, but just the fact that it's present makes me suspect that a lot of things might be planned obsolescence, and it just upsets me, and it makes me defiant, and it makes me crawl into my little hole like a little rat mole man, and then I'll be like, I'm not buying anything from you. I'm gonna use my computer until it turns into dust. Screw you. Screw off. You know. That's basically the mentality I'm in right now. That's why this game randomly freezes, because I'm in the screw you mentality to the what is it? The laptop manufacturers. And for all I know, they might have just provided me with a quality product that'll last as long as possible. I don't know. That could be the case. I'm just making broad generalizations. That's what I always run off of, because I never bother to research many things. I'm kind of incompetent a little bit, but the streams go on no matter what, even if the computer randomly freezes, and you and me, believe me, I probably feel it more than you, the inconvenience of the random stream freezes, but yeah, it sucks nuts, to be honest. It sucks nuts. Huh. You know what? I think this is okay. I think this is okay. I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. I think I'm gonna just for looks reasons. Oh god, is this gonna lag out the server? I feel like all these hoppers are going to ruin the server, and I'm just gonna have to it's just gonna make this whole project defunct. Why did I build this so close to my house? It's gonna lag me out every single time I go near here. Oh god. I'm building I'm building the world's most convoluted lag machine. It didn't have to be this way. Just gonna hope everything stays going peachy keen. Oh, I experienced kinetic energy. I broke all my bones! Alright, let's see here. That wasn't a very good skeleton impression. I need to work on that. I need to work on that throughout today's stream. My skeleton impression. Today's the skeleton impression. Oh, I need to find new bone things to talk about. Bones, rib cages, skulls, spines, my hip bone. See, there's all sorts of things you can talk about. My grandma went to medical school for a couple of years, and she had to memorize every single bone in the human body, and she forgot them. She forgot the bones. She only had to memorize them for an exam, but she did know them. So I think that makes me at least part skeleton. I think that makes me at least part skeleton. It's kind of an interesting story, and really, I think the effects of this story are felt today. But no, my grandma originally worked for Whirlpool Vacuums. They made vacuum cleaners, and she worked at the factory, and she made a life for herself, and 12-hour shifts and everything. But still, she was able to buy a new car every few years, and she was able to raise my dad off of the. She was single momming it before it was like like a big thing to single mom. Well, I mean, it was back in the '80s. I'm sure it was happening, but she was one of the pioneers of that. And she's able to hold her own for a while, and she did a good job, raising everyone, and it was good. But she just worked at the vacuum cleaner factory, and it was good. But then one day, they got bought out, and so she received like a big check, and she also got like they sent her off to you know college for a couple of years, or paid for her tuition or classes or something. I think she took online classes. I think no, that didn't exist back then. But yeah, they paid for her to learn something new, so she went and learned some medical stuff. And yeah, but they bought it. They bought them all out. They bought them all out, and then they sent the factory overseas, and that was that. And now we produce nothing. Now we produce very little as a country, so now we're just like flailing, and we're at everybody's whim. And we can't do anything for ourselves because we're supposed to plunder everybody or something. Well, really, it was just independent business decisions made by the factory owners or company people. Who sent me a text message? Who sent me a text message? Oh, somebody sent me some bones on the web. I should have did like a skeleton tuber for today. It's a lot of time to like come up with new tubers and stuff. It's just been a busy semester. I've taken on a lot of classes because this semester is basically the backlog of stuff that I was too apathetic to do in the previous semesters. Um, but I wouldn't have it any other way. That would be me to just pass the bill off to future me. I always do that. I always pass the bill off to future me. Except whenever it comes to car care. I've been good with car care. Except now I think my rotors are becoming warped and my car shakes every single time I brake, and that's probably dangerous. So I probably need to get that checked on pretty soon. Also, I think I have a rocker arm that's going bad. Did 2012 Camrys have rocker arms? I think they do. It's kind of an older thing that they did, but I think my car has rocker arms. Camrys, Toyota tends to follow the older engine designs, but yeah. I'm kind of hoping it's a rocker arm rather than like something with the pistons. Quick Raptor says, Rainbow Randy is missing. You took him, Quick Raptor. You took Rainbow Randy. I thought you took Rainbow Randy. Well, wait a minute. We were talking about this last night because Risky was so disappointed that Randy was gone. Oh. Well, Quick Raptor did take Rainbow Randy, so he's just playing dumb. What did you do to him? Where did you take him? Where did you take Rainbow Randy? From that device over there. He was plugged into the system. He was there were obsolescence testing him to an undisclosed area. Oh. Oh. I don't know where that could be. He probably turned him into Euros. Oh, for I can know, but you can know for 1 diamond block. Oh, okay, okay. I'll give him a diamond block. Whatever. The inflation on V8C is rapid and bad. Oh, okay, well, there. There's your ransom. That's a fine ransom. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's find out where Rainbow Randy went off to. Did you put him under the floorboards? Rainbow Randy does not have a skeleton. Why did you take him all the way across Alabamaville, Quick Raptor? What are you doing? Well, how far did you take him? Did you use a lead or a happy gas? How'd you do this? Oh my god. Would you put him in the love shack? Oh my god. Oh my god. There he is. You took him all the way over here. Rainbow Randy. What the heck? What the heck, Quick Raptor? You pranked me. I got pranked. Or we were obsolescence testing him, Quick Raptor. Who do you think you are? Wow. Hi, Randy. I thought you were dead. I thought he was dead. I thought he was gone. I thought he was nothing but bones! Maybe the bits become too much. I don't know. It's a little hard to gauge. I'll rewatch this stream whenever I'm like on low. Actually, I don't really know when the right time to rewatch these streams are. Because if I watch them at the end of the day, I'll be like, oh god, what's he going on about? Why is he like this? I don't like this guy. But then in the mornings I watch it and I'm like, yes! So I recommend you watch these streams, these morning streams at least, whenever you're high energy as well. That's the audience for the morning streams, but for the night streams, you can be any sensible person, and probably get some decent enjoyment out of my low energiness, and also me just having to subdue myself a bit because of the watchers. Well, there's Rainbow Randy. I'll I'll deal with him later. I'll move him off camera. I'll move him around off camera. Also, Maggie Lee pointed out the other day that these are the pan flag townhouses. I wasn't necessarily intending for it to look like the pan flag, but then I realized a lot of the LGBT representational flags actually have really nice color schemes, and I just happened to incidentally tap into that. So, good job, flag designers. You've created good color schemes. And also created a certain incidental universality to your cause, but oh, whoa. Norton Security, get off my screen. Yeah, Norton Security butted back in whenever I nuked my computer. So, if you really love Norton Security and their pop-ups that come pre-installed with your Windows 10 computer, um yeah, nuke your computer more often and you can keep renewing the subscription, but to be honest, I think it's just pre-installed malware. That's how it feels to me. Or maybe I got a virus at some point. Maybe there's like a Bitcoin miner on my PC and it like burned up all of my GPU, and maybe that's what happened. Maybe I accidentally installed like a Bitcoin miner. Um, it mines bits of coin and it sells it to the deep dark web or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how computers work. Oh, you know, I actually do think now that I'm turning lemons into lemonade. I kind of like the hoppers being exposed now. I'm kind of lemonading my lemons. Okay, well, it is part of the design. It is part of the design. You don't have to read a plaque about it. You can see it. That's called honesty. That's called honesty. Our materials must be honest. They must be. I feel like whenever people take lines of thought too far or make them too absolute, that's whenever problems start happening. You gotta like take everything with a grain of salt. Because everything has grains of salt on it. I don't know. Everybody's just saying stuff, and sometimes they say something that might be a little bit right if you don't think about it too much, but you can't think about anything too much, or, that's when things get screwy again. Ooh. It's going to get a little funky over here, too, isn't it? Oh, that's okay. This is kind of the butt crack of the building. Every building has a butt. This is like the butt area, so I don't feel as bad about being a little haphazard with how I route the hoppers through here. Really, really, that whole industrial area is kind of the butt of Alabamaville, so I'm just giving it a nice Brazilian lift. So we're good. We're good. And nobody's sleeping. I think Quick Raptor's still scuttling around, though, so maybe he'll go zonk out. There we go. Somebody's sleeping. Well, I seem to have solved the freezing problem for this morning. I seem to have whipped out the right band-aid. There is a band-aid solution to this problem that I've been constantly employing, but every now and then I need to whip out slightly different band-aids. Sometimes they're Sesame Street band-aids, other times they're Bluey band-aids, and other times they're just the regular beige band-aids. So I just gotta find different solutions to this recurring issue. Or maybe I just have to keep trying the same thing over and over and hope it works. That might be it too. I might just be like not recognizing the fact that there's just a certain amount of randomness to all of this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I misdid this. Let's see. Yeah, I screwed it up a little bit. I screwed it up a little bit. It's not supposed to go down there. It's supposed to go down here. Oh no, that means I can't utilize the butt of the building. What a shame. What a shame. Did I replace that down there? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You doofus. You doofus. All right. All right, let's all throw tomatoes at Glitchy. Let's put him in. Let's put him in the gallows. Let's lock him up. Let's put him back in the cheese locker. Oh God, no, not the cheese locker. Oh God. Oh God. It smells like smegma in there. And here we go with the gross out humor again. Geez, Glitchy, find something original to talk about for once. I am. Just it's evolving. It's evolving. You don't understand. But I understand that you don't understand. I don't understand. The closest I can ever come to understanding is just a very confident me seeing something slightly wrong. Okay. Well, now we have a little bit of extra wiggle room in this floor, so I'm just gonna kind of like root it down, like right there in that corner there. You know, it's not the most elegant detail, but whatever.
Whatever. Oh no, Glitchy has resorted to apathy. Oh no, the rat. The rat comes for us all. The rat.
There. Um, would this work? Does this work? Let me see if that went all the way through. I don't know if that would have worked or not. I think I might have just screwed it up a little bit. Nope, it worked. Great. Great. Okay. Well, all right, we'll put our Pixar hoppers right there, and then we'll just root it down. Root it down onto the top of the thing, and then we'll do the thing, and then it'll, just kind of filter its way all the way through the building. Filtering its way all the way through. Yeah. We're just being honest about the systems that this building is using, so maybe we actually do want to highlight these hoppers. Maybe we do. We have a structural system that is very prominent. You can see these columns. You can tell it's built from load-bearing masonry, or at least depicted to be. Now, here's whenever I get a little silly and architecturally sinful with it. Oh, God! Oh, God! How unpuritanical. I put some silly little things on here because people like silly little things on their buildings. Oh, God. God forbid I'm not a Puritan about it all. How devilish. This is a deviled build. How devilish that I didn't choose solid, boring planes to construct this building out of. Oh no. Corbusier would have me hung. Or one of those other ones. One of those other ones. Oh well. That was 100 years ago. You can't think too deeply about all of this. Except unless you want to like create this air of confidence and competence for yourself. Or create something subversive so that the city planners think they're putting something unique and cutting edge in their city. There we go. Root that bad boy down, and then we go back around all the way the other way. This is the kind of auto sorter that would bring a tear to Plush's eye. And not out of appreciation either. He would be horrified. He would be horrified by the lag this thing causes. It does have a nice rhythm to it, now doesn't it? I think it kind of works. I think I can make this work. I think I can make it work. I do. I do. It works with the layers a little bit. Oh, I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. If you don't dig it, well, I might not dig it either later, but we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. This is just how it is for now on. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's like it's being like held together by the hoppers almost. Definitely makes a statement with those horizontals. It's like they're being pulled apart. It's like they're being pulled apart to reveal the systems, like a couple of structural curtains, and then they're just being split, split down the middle, but they're held together by the systems. It's like in the middle it cracks open. In the middle it cracks open, and you can see the inner workings. It's just a bunch of hoppers, really. It's honesty. Honesty, is that right? Is that what everybody wants? Yeah, sure. We'll be a little honest. We'll go a little mask off right here. Who cares? Who cares? Or maybe it sucks. Maybe it's ugly. Maybe it has these ugly things running through the middle of it. Um, Maybe I'll just root them around the outside. I don't know yet. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just have to do something else. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. This can go a few different ways, and I don't quite know how it's going to go yet. But, you know, regardless, we're getting a better idea of how things are going, how things are supposed to be rooted through all of this. And that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. That's a very good feeling. I'll probably have to go in and make adjustments later, but this is why I built all this, so I could kind of figure out how the hoppers were going to work. So that's kind of this leg of the project that I've already kind of fulfilled a little bit. It's kind of been fulfilled. At least this part. So now I can kind of plug it into other things. Oh wait, I need to figure out how the bottom part works. This is when it gets screwy. Next question. Before I do anything else, do I actually want to move these hoppers out? Like behind the window? There's going to be a big tall window. Maybe I actually want to move them behind the window or just in front of it. There's something kind of monumental to this. I can't deny that. I just don't know if I want to have all these hoppers obscuring the window or not. I just don't know. Let me place the bottom layer. Let me place the bottom layer and get back to you. It's definitely doing something. Something's happening. Something's happening here. There is. We're showcasing the systems, but also there's some embellishment involved. I guess you have to start from somewhere pure in order to get something embellished. So I can. Who did that? Who did that? You little goon. Get out of here, you goon. Who opened up my trapdoors? Who opened up my trapdoors? I do need to be gone at like pretty earlier than usual this morning. Probably like 10. Because I need to desperately gather materials so I can. Thursday is my scrounge day because I have like a thing that I have to show to my professor every single Friday. And then like during the rest of the week, I have a bunch of other crap I have to do. So I always end up putting this off until the very last second, aka Thursday night, which is tonight, because I have to show the thing to my professor first thing Friday morning. So I don't really have Friday to get this ready. And then, like, after I'm done presenting everything, I'm, like, recovering. So then it's like, well, then I don't do anything for the rest of the day on Friday, which is nice. I have a free day, but also that means that On days like this, I just like am panicky. So today's my panic day. Today's my panic day. Basically. Basically. Now I realize that I'm shooting myself in the foot as I usually do. I shoot myself in the foot in a lot of cases. In a lot of cases, I do things that are completely illogical because if I was in a sound mind, I would just do the things for next Friday after I was done presenting the thing on Friday, but I can't get myself to do that. Unless I can. Unless I actually do what I just said, which I am physically capable of, but the problem is that after the immediacy of this situation is over, after the urgency is over, I'm just going to fall back into my old ways. I think I have something. Hasn't been urgent enough for me to test for it though. I don't really even know how that would benefit me really. I mean, what? Are they going to prescribe something to me that I have to pay for? I'm not going to pay for it. I'm a cheapskate. I mean, we can guess. We can always speculate, but I don't really know what good that's going to do me. Unless there is some kind of good. I would like money. If I get resources, that'll be very helpful, but I don't think it's debilitating enough for me to get any resources. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't see much of a point. Maybe that's probably a bad mindset. I have a bad mindset. Maybe I just need to like go in there and talk to somebody because they'd probably put me in a right mind. I'm just gonna place hoppers before I give some kind of ill-founded mental health advice or something, or make broad generalizations that are fairly incorrect, which is something that I tend to do from time to time. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal, you little chat freaks. I thought of an alternate thing. I could I could put an I could just like forget all of this in the middle, have this act as one system, have this act as one hopper system, then route this under the platform, and then I'll have a bubble elevator on this side that would bring it back up to the top of this one. I could do that. That would also mean that I would rather have my most commonly used items be on this side, where my most uncommonly used items would be on that side. Or my most commonly sorted items, I guess. I don't know. It'll all get routed down into the system eventually, but I just don't know. Do I like, there's something about the hoppers that I kind of like, but also it's kind of like in my head and analytical about things. Just because I went to architecture school and I'm like, oh, I went to architecture school. Oh, look at me. Wow. Wow, I'm being so materially honest right now. And I realize that the average person, like, just like, doesn't care and they'd prefer a nice looking building. And I was in that mindset too for a while, and I still kind of am. Oh, oh, look, everybody, look! It's my first bot chat for the morning. Hello, bot chat. Hello, hello. Glitchy117 streams. We specialize in promoting Twitch channels. Check out our website. Screw off. Get out of my chat, you little freak. You little freaky freak. I'll turn you into content because I'm a smug little man. Okay, anyway, speaking of smuggery, I just don't know if this honesty is really. Does anybody really care? Some people like it, some people might dig it, but also most people just want something pleasant to be around and they don't want a bunch of hoppers blocking everything. You know, some things are just best left into the textbooks, but also, then it becomes part of the design if it's like this. Maybe I don't want to hide it. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Oh god, do I want to hide it or show it off? There will be a big window in the middle here, and that'll be nice. I feel like it would be less nice if. Oh man, I'm in a pickle. I'm in a pickle, everybody. I know! I can see it! I can see the solution! I can see it! I know how this will work. Kind of. I saw something. With my mind's eye. I saw something. And I understand how this is supposed to work now. And you will see it too whenever I'm finished with this build. But I just saw it. I just saw it. How to. So I'm going to hide. I'm going to hide this layer that goes through here. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to only send this bottom layer underneath. And we'll just have a little bubble elevator over here. Just a little one. We'll keep this because this is good. I've come to the conclusion that that is good because there's going to be more building. There will be more building later on, and we're going to want to show this off. There will be a very large arch, a large triumphal arch at the very front of this building. So that will be the large element, that large central uninterrupted element that I want to have. It will frame the view of these systems that are exposed on the inside. So it lets you know what this building does. It's honesty, it's analytical, it's a little woo-woo, but it's going to work. Behind this, there will be many smaller windows that follow along with this pattern, with these. So there will be a bunch of little, just like a pattern behind all of this. But wait, then the system won't be showed off as much. Oh. I saw it with my mind's eye, though. We'll figure out a way to highlight. We have to highlight the hoppers. We have to highlight them. We have to highlight them. Look, we're already showing off the systems in this corner. Okay, we're already highlighting it, but we're also embellishing it. We're also embellishing it, which you can see on this pop-out over here. So we'll find some kind of way to embellish the hoppers, and they might just be embellished by what's behind them. By what's behind them. So that might be enough. That might be enough. Then we can still show off the hoppers a little bit. You know, that's a bubble elevator. These are hoppers. Okay. I understand. I just saw it. I just had like a vision. I had like a vision of the completed building in my mind. I know what to do now. I know what to do now, but also I need to realize that I might be a little over enthusiastic right now about some delusional thing that just happened in my head. So we're just gonna go with the flow. We're gonna see if I'm still a big fan of it in a couple of days. We're just gonna let it stew. We're gonna let it stew in the old thinker. We're gonna let it stew. Probably work on it this weekend because I'm arriving at something. I'm just looking at it, I'm thinking about it, I'm pondering it. Usually that's not the most effective thing to do, but now it's all kind of coming together. It's all kind of coming together. Okay, what do I need to do now? Bubble elevator. How am I going to get... Yeah, I got to route it under the platform just on this layer. Just on this layer here. we can be a little selective about what we choose to highlight and what we choose not to highlight. Again, if we're too absolute about anything, it'll just be kind of sucky. So, yeah. You know, like it's um like you don't want purity. You really don't. You know, you can either eat a loaf of bread or you can eat straight flour. Okay, why am I doing this? Why I'm not okay, well, I guess I need to get the directionality of the hoppers. Oh, what a terrible and convoluted way I'm doing things. Um but yeah, you can either eat a delicious loaf of bread or you can just eat straight flour. And you know, all of the bread ingredients just like straight by themselves. And yeah, you can do that, and it would technically be, you know, that's purity. That's absolutely pure. Wow, how unadulterated of you. But then also that sucks. It sucks. So like, just throw some fun stuff in there, and everybody will like it. Maybe buildings aren't food, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it whenever things are boring. I mean, it's good for the theory heads in the chat. Don't get me wrong. You know, there's always a good theory to be had, and maybe they'll appreciate it. But then also you have this thing that most people don't really care that much for, or there could be something that would, you know, be both less mind taxing and make people happier. That, you know, it's just some things. Maybe some buildings are just better off as paper architecture. That's what I'm saying. There's architecture for architects, and there's architecture for regular people. And most people that will be using most buildings are regular people. So we got to make something enjoyable. Because people, you know, I think of Alabamaville, and this isn't the case, but you know, a lot of people will visit Alabamaville, and you know, I want to make this a place that normal people will enjoy. That's it. That's like the goal. Okay, there's not enough pleasant stuff in our world right now, so I'm trying to just make something a little bit pleasant. Maybe people used to have the luxury for unpleasant things, but I just I don't know. I just like good. I like pretty things and good things and embellished things, things that are a little bit uh, decorated and pretty. I like those things. I think if most people were honest with themselves, they'd say they like it too. Well, there's those there's the people that like decorative and fun things, and then there's the people that are have deluded themselves into liking straight flour. You can delude yourself into a lot of things. You can delude yourself into a lot of things. I'm deluding myself right now by going around in circles like this. We're all some level of delusional. It's just some people are just, I think, naturally wired to enjoy certain things, or maybe not. Maybe it's all conditioning. Maybe it's all artificial and constructed, and maybe maybe straight flour is actually delicious. Maybe it is. Maybe maybe I just haven't developed a palate. Maybe nobody has developed a palate for the natural texture and taste of straight flour. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's all subjective at the end of the day, after all. So who's to really say? Who's to really say? Now we have this going through there. Hoppers, hoppers, hoppers. We love our Pixar hoppers. And then I'll just route this one. Just it'd just be a little in the way if it was like right above your head. That's a little too much, but having them be up there, that's okay. I dig it. I dig it now. I've learned to love it. Maybe, yeah, yeah, that'll be okay. That'll be all right. And then I'll take some tough over here, tough stuff. That's totally tough, bro. And then I'll get some glass, just in case anybody wants to watch the fun little show. Because it is like a little show whenever the bubble elevator goes. That's why I like to have it in glass. It's a little show. That's like one of the most animate parts of these builds. Now, do I want the bubble elevator to be on the side or in the middle? The problem is that if I put it in the middle, then there will be like these like hoppers that'll just be like going off to the side. I don't really like that. I don't really like that. So I'll leave it open over here, but we'll also have the bubble elevator. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. You see I have these little pop-outs right here? These little pop-outs that don't really do anything? Here. I'll use that as a little showcase. How about that? I'll use that as a little showcase. So I'll here. 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 There. I'll grab that. Grab all these hoppers. Alright, grab all those bad boys. Grab all those bad boys. And then I'll where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Was my inventory full again? Gosh dang it. Where's my crap box? There's my I need that. There. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia! What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Okay, so we'll show this part off a little bit, but we'll also make it part of the design. We'll make it part of the design. What a silly little design we have here. All right, so I'll just route this over. I mean, look, this can't cause as much lag as one of Harold's things, okay? You got to give me some slack here. All right, this no. Or maybe it's just as laggy as one of Harold's things. I don't know. Maybe we're all gradually contributing to this server being ground down to a halt. Maybe that's the limit of progress. Alright, so we'll have that there. Okay, so then it goes down there, and then it'll go up over there. Yeah, I like that. I dig it. I dig it. Oh, hi, Red. Hiya, Red. How you doing? You doing good? Hello there. Hello, everybody's favorite Red mod. Good morning to you. Good morning. Here's the next question. Do we want the bubble elevator to be there or moved a little bit? Yeah, I think the bubble elevator will work. All right there. That'll be a-okay. Yeah, we're making a statement here. We're making a yeah. We're making a statement. We have a vision. We have a vision here. Okay, so then we'll just pop those bad boys on there, and then we're just gonna go like that. Then the top, we'll put the tippy top on there, and we need some way to block off the water now. So we'll just kind of do a little bit of surgery back here. Where's my brick blocks at? Yeah, so then we have a bubble elevator, and then a hopper's going down, and you know, I don't really know if that's any good. That might suck a little bit. Or maybe like, I mean, I don't want it to be too convoluted, because then items are just going to get like lost and gunked up. It's already kind of gunky. Like, what happens if someone shows up over here and just like starts hovering over all the tubes? And they're just gonna be like stealing all my crap. So, you know, whatever. Items go down here, items go up here. I wish they were on the same Y level though. I don't know if there's anything I can do to fix that. I can't make items move up, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware. I don't know. I don't know. I'm I'm pondering again. I'm pondering again. Maybe we actually want to move these inward a little bit. Maybe we actually do. I don't know. I'm not feeling as good about this anymore. As it doesn't it doesn't feel as good as it looked in my head. So I don't know. I'm back on the ponder. I'm back at the eh, eh, I don't know. I don't know about this anymore. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh man. I don't really know anymore. Uh, maybe yeah. I'll just move this in a little bit, and if I move it in a little bit, there'll be less bubble elevator to go around, and maybe it'll kind of even things out a little bit. So you see it from the side. You know. So this will be that, and uh, then it'll root in right there, and then we'll do that. Then we'll do that. That might be if I want this to be done. Do I want this? Do I really want this? Is this really what I want for my life? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Let's try this bubble elevator again. Let's see if it looks any better right here. Right here. So then there's only like one glass block that pokes out. I think that's better. I think that's better like that. Then you'll see the water and stuff a little bit. And yeah. Yeah. We're good. We're good. We're good. This'll work. This'll work. This'll be A-OK. This will be A-OK. Yeah. I want to highlight the systems a little bit, but also I don't want them to intrude on everything. So, oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. Nuts. Where am I? I think I got sent to the back rooms. Hello? Hello? What happened? What just happened? How did I get down here? I think I just phased through the floor. Also, 15-minute warning. 15-minute warning. Don't phase through the floor. Alright, so we'll have the bubble elevator be like that, and then just do that. Just do that. We'll take a little chunk. We'll take a little chunk out of this column because I don't think anyone really cares. I don't know why I have all these sticks. Screw off. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think it works. I think that'll work out. That'll be just peachy keen. Just peachy keen. Okay. Okay. Then we'll just go one more up. It'll be a little lopsided, but we're showing off what's going on in here. We're showing off what's going on. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I could even like put some little thingies on here to make it look like that's not actually the top here. Here. It's all coming together. Just don't untwist your nuts. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Uh let's see. I need granite. I need granite. Where's the granite? I need to do something. There. There we go. There we go. And then we're just gonna put these bad boys on the top right there. Just gonna put these bad boys Right up there, like that, and then, what do I do there? What do I do for that weird little funky bit? Need a solid block of granite. That's what I need. There. There we go. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, now it's a little even now. It's a little more evened out. And, you won't really see what's going on behind the column that well, so I'll just put a little half slab up there just to keep the blocks from spilling out the top. And hopefully that'll be a rather seamless way of doing things. They might spill out, and if they do spill out, I'll be a little bit screwed, won't I? Now, this isn't as forgiving as the super smelter. I don't want any random block losses here. Alright, we'll just put that behind there. Be a little sneaky with it. Just drop it back there. And we'll just put like a trapdoor, like right there. Do I have any trapdoors on hand? Of course I don't. Of course I don't. Back to the shulker boxes. The unorganized shulker boxes. There we go. Just grab one of those. Put that in there, and then I need some water. Give me the water. So there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so then my bucket is empty. What am I doing? I'm stupid. Okay, let's go over to the garbage pile and grab some of the toxic water from the garbage pile. Alright, there we go. There's fumes and toxic sludge under the streets, and you'll never see it. You'll never see it. Because that's dishonesty. Alright. Then I'll put you. Yep. Oh, got a little spillage right there. That's alright. Oh, I need a soul sand block too. I'm such a goober. Oh my god. Do I have any at home? I don't want to go searching. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think soul soil works too. It's the souls escaping and bubbling up. Alright. Oh, I forgot that it's leaking out down there too. Hello. Alright, well screw you. Okay, so then we'll just put that there. And we're not done yet, because now we need to figure out, because there's going to be a dispenser going on, and there's going to be a dispenser going on in here, and it's going to, like, you know, send the items up, like that other bubble elevator thing did. So we need to figure that out now. We're not out of the woods, is what I'm saying. Also, why didn't that work? I guess soul soil doesn't actually work. How stupid. Alright, well, let's get Sans soul here. And, there we go. I didn't know that didn't work. Huh. It's only soul sand. Okay. There we go. There's that. There's that. And, now, I need to get the dropper going now. Need to get the dropper going now. Okay, so now we'll do a little bit of surgery here. Just a little bit of surgery, you know, just a little smidge. Little smidge. Okay. Let's drop the dropper in there first. Where's my droppers at? Where are my droppers at? Where could they be? Where could they be? Where are they? Where are you? Where are you? Droppers. Where did they go? Where are they? There they are. Now I'm glad I picked up 3, so maybe I'll use the third one somewhere too. I might need to make it a little bit deeper too. I don't quite know yet. I guess I should before I start doing and undoing things. I need more fireworks, and also I only have 10 minutes left. Huh. Maybe this will probably get all finished up later on. I might do a little bit of building off camera. I won't be able to stream again until. Oh, they did rust. Oh, that's kind of sad. Um, it's a little bit creepy. But yeah, I won't be able to stream again until Monday. Um, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't get to know. I won't be able to stream again until Monday morning. That's just the deal. Yeah, on weeks like this, can't do any weekend streams. As much as I know that that would grow my brand and really make an impact out there, I can't. I actually can't. Like that's not a choice. That wasn't my choice to make. I don't want to explain it. I don't want to explain it. Oh, Glitchy, you're so mysterious. I know. There's many mysteries here. Ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. So let's figure out. Do I have everything I need now? I got my fireworks. I got my nuts out of a twist. How does this work? How you work? How you work? So I need one block above the dropper. I need one block above the dropper at least. Do I have that clearance? Do I have security clearance? I do not. Which means I screwed up. But at least I figured it out before we got too far along. Good job. Good job. You're being a little bit proactive. Not as much as you should be, but you are a little bit. Because nobody's going to see it down here. Oh, hi, Quick Raptor. Welcome back to the Minecraft server. Welcome back to the Minecraft server. Okay, okay. Okay. So we'll just go down here a little bit, and yeah, uh, then that should be clearance enough. Just go one more down. Going a little. We're doing a little bit of a deep cut with this one. Doing a little bit of a deep cut with this one, chat. Chat. All right. So then we'll pop that on there just to block the water. Except that doesn't do anything because I am stupid and dumb. There we go. You're dumb, you're bald, and you smell like cheese. Okay. So there's where the hoppers are gonna root through, and I guess I need to. Here, I'll just get like a little slash back thing that I can just like switch in and out of pretty quick with. So let's see. So we need. Whoop, it's gonna go one more down because we need to put a sticky piston in there. That's right. We need a sticky piston. So I'm gonna put some of my crap away, just kind of randomly, haphazardly. So I'll just be like, oh, how'd this get in here? Then I'll realize, oh, it was me doing that thing again. This is why I need an auto sorter. I don't have time to null things out. So now I need my stickies. Where are my stickies at? Um, who's that? Who's that? Who's that over there? Who is that? Quick Raptor. Hi. Hi QR. Hi QR. Hi QWC. QWQ. Guess what? You get to be called QR now. There's the sticky piston. Okay. So we need that. We need observers. And this is going to be like the last thing I slap together for today because I need to go. I need to go. Uh, Okay. Okay. Let's see. Comparators. I need comparators. I need a comparator because that compares things or something. It does something. It does some kind of technical thing that I feel like I'm beginning to grasp. So there's the comparator. I think. Oh my. Oh me. Oh my. Getting 6 hours of sleep every night does catch up with you. Um. Okay. So then it compares with the hopper. Okay. Okay. Where are you at, Pixar? All right. We're just gonna open her up. Open her up. Crack her open a little bit. There. Okay. 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 And I'm just gonna need some service room in here. This is the service hatch. Make sure nothing gets too screwy. I think that goes the other way. Does that go the other way? Let me. I guess I could have just flown over this way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it matters which way it faces the hopper, except it can't face this way because this is where the things are gonna go from. Good thing I caught that one early. I'm a little bit with it. I'm a little bit with it. A little bit. A little bit on a morning like this. Except I do need to go really soon. Let's just get this finished up real quick. Here. There we go. Then I need a one of those other things that does the redstone thing. And that goes all right. Then that's like that. Okay. And then we do that. I don't really know what this is supposed to do, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Um, I learn best whenever I copy things dumbly, and then I'll like understand how it actually works in like 3 years, like actually 3 years from now. So I'll just kind of copy it dumbly, and then I'll be like, oh yes, this part does this. Oh yes, yes, I'm very competent now. Yes, I understand. I understand on a on a level, on a level. And then the sticky piston, although you can't see it, oh yeah, you can, goes under that bad boy. So sticky, sticky, where you at? There you are. Okay, now I'll make a little sticky piston platform. That's trademarked. Put that right there. Okay, okay, now we need just two more of those. Then you're supposed to face a certain way, and they're facing the wrong way. That is fantastic. We love it when things face the wrong way. There. There. There we go. Right? Right? Left? Center? Um. Great! Great. Okay. Okay. Now, real quick. Okay. Now we'll. Oh God, it's 10 o'clock. Okay. We'll just do this one last little thing down here. We'll do this one last little thing down here, and then I gotta end the stream. Gotta end the stream after that. Okay. 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 There we go. There we go. There we go. That's all squared away. That's all squared away. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm glad that Minecraft didn't inexplicably freeze again. Uh. Uh. Hold on. Oh. Uh. Where's? Oh. Oh. Oh, the stream has come to an end. Oh, make sure to get your calcium to have healthy bones. Oh, yes. Yes, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, oh, I'm going to drink this calcinated beverage. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. Bye bye. You don't have a hand to wave. Goodbye. There. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. The skeleton is waving goodbye.